Anish from BlackBull Markets. Behind me the chart of the euro dollar, which on Friday touched a monthly high, the last trading day of the month, and that was the 30th of July, touching 119. Impetus for the bulls as they look to take this trade higher, banking on a weaker US dollar as per the guidance from the Fed, who are not looking to do anything as per their notes from Jerome Powell, of course, in the immediate future. Similar story with the ECB, who continue quantitative easing as they are failing to reach their inflation target of 2%. That leads on to the data this week. You've got German PMI, which will be key to indicate how well retail sales are tracking in Germany, and productivity. If that is on the up, we could see euro bulls banking on this trade and look to take out 119 again as investors look at possibly a weaker dollar heading into the year end. Of course, we've had a bit of a rally in the dollar and that could well change. If I take it to the daily chart, it makes this point a bit clearer and possible targets to the upside as we prepare for the week ahead. Coming into NFP, of course, and coming into that week of earnings across, which could likely impact equities and possible dollar repositioning as we're now in the second half of the year. As we see on the euro dollar, we've got a sloping trend here which has been, draw that in again, sloping trend which has conformed as a decent support level to help euro dollar bulls to take this trade higher over the last few months, of course. Now this chart dates back to the end of that trend in particular, in the end of November last year all the way to present. So we've really held up prices over the last 12 to 18 months in the euro dollar, and some key support areas that have formed. Of course, this recent move to the downside has been supported at 117.50, now battling above 119. The idea is if we break above this current level at 118.50 and close above 119, you've got a lot of space to run to the upside here. And that involves areas moving towards the 120 level, which is your next target to the upside should we get a nice bull move in the euro dollar. And there's a lot of room to the left there to recover, heading up to 121.774, which are your key levels of resistance to the upside there on the euro dollar. So with regards to news, we've got NFP. As I said, the US is expected to print roughly $1 million jobs report. That's pretty big, so that could also sway in the way of dollar strength, but I think that probably will be undermined by the Fed guidance, who are changing tone somewhat and continuing bond buying, which is pretty much the theme across the markets, and the race to rate hikes is on, but no indication from either bank at the moment, driving the dollar lower, different from previous pricing in. So let's see what the euro does this week. Possible move to the upside. This is a daily time frame, of course, could take a while to get to 121, but 119, close above that's your first target, and then 120 above. So do trade safe, and all the best of luck with your trading.